Hi, everyone. I'm Adriana here with Caitlin. Welcome back to Heart Astrology Podcast and Happy New Year. We are Granddaughter and Grandmother joined together to share our insights on the coming astrology and energy going on in our lives. In this video, we're going to talk about the lunar nodal shift starting January 11th and also the full moon in Cancer, January 13th. We'll also be doing oracle and tarot card readings for all 12 of your signs. So check your sun, moon, and rising sign. So stick around for that at the end. So this is really like 24 readings total because I'm doing the tarot and Caitlin has some beautiful new oracle cards that she's bringing in today. I will put the timestamps when I get the chance after this is uploaded, but please do stick around for this first part of the video as we share the collective energy happening currently with the full moon and this nodal shift. I also want to quickly mention I am a galactic astrologer for those of you who don't know, and I'm going to be taking part in the very first free online summit. It's the Quantum Soul Guidance Summit, created by Julia Balaz. She's done an amazing, beautiful job, her and her team, with putting this summit together. So links to register are going to be down in the description. Please check that out. That is happening January 14th is the first day and the day that I will be speaking. So look forward to seeing you then.
Do you know the time you're speaking?
I will be speaking at 7:30 UK time. So that will be, let's see,
2:30?
2:30 Eastern US time. Yeah,
No.
so, but please, if you can't make that exact time, just register because you will get actually the replay up to the first week. So get in there to register, and then you can always watch the videos from not only myself, but all the other wonderful people who will be presenting. So hope to see you there.
So, well, I've been involved in metaphysics in some way or another for my whole life. Astrology since 2018, galactic astrology since 2022, and Reiki since 1997. There's so many little areas that we're involved in. If you liked what you're hearing here over these past few months, please subscribe to our channels. We're both trying to grow our channels, and we so appreciate your support. Several of you have even commented that you are going to send it to your friends, and that's a great way. When you send it to your friends, if you really enjoy it, you help us build. We so appreciate being on the Galactic Astrology channel. It's such an opportunity to find more of you. But we would love you to come over to our channel so we can grow too. We really appreciate that.
And my channel name is Starryskyreadings, and Caitlin, yours?
Bhakti Galactic Healing.
Again, the links for those will be in the description also. So check us out and connect with us on our channels. So
I wanted to mention too that it's important to look at all of the zodiac signs, not your own, though Adri does put the timestamp, which is convenience. And maybe you initially want to listen to sun, moon, and rising, but you know, your whole life you're experiencing every sign because your boss, your spouse, your kids, your friends, the grocery checkout girl, if you know her sign. But no, we get affected by every sign. And we do personally, natally as well, because even an empty house still has many messages within it for us. Adriana and I can both do traditional astrology reports and or galactic astrology reports. We can design the size of it to a mini reading to a full extended reading, which I've been doing lately. These full extended takes lots of time. There's, you know, I think this last one had 40 some pages in the report. And that's not just me plugging into the computer and it's downloading. This is completely personalized, as Adri does as well. So just want you to know that we put a lot of effort and time and love into everything that we do, not just these videos, but whatever you contact us for to do afterward. And you would contact us through our emails, which are in the liner notes.
We're very customizable. Yeah.
So let me launch into our full moon, which is January 13th. In Eastern Standard Time, it's at 5:27 p.m., and it's called the Wolf Moon. So folklore says that January's full moon came to be known as the wolf moon because wolves were more likely to be heard howling at this time. Howling and other wolf sounds are heard in the wintertime to find wolf pack members. It creates socialization, it helps them establish their territory, and they like to hunt together as a pack. So, how are you at vocalizing your needs? Are you setting healthy boundaries? Are your boundaries so territorial you've become known by your friends and workmates as the lone wolf? Or are you cooperating with others, maybe on projects, whether personal or work related, creating social events and hunting out a path to success? This wolf moon is bringing you into full light of awareness and illuminating several star seed helpers as well. According to our galactic calculator with the location in Cleveland, Ohio, but I also did check London, and London also has the sun and moon the same, different houses in different degree points, but it is also, and we're pretty far apart. I don't know how many thousands of miles, but I was kind of impressed with this alignment. So the moon in Cancer, the ascendant in Cancer are both conjunct the fixed star Procyon in the Canis Minor constellation. Also, the sun in Capricorn and the power of fortune in Capricorn are opposing Procyon. And the sun and moon are in the exact polar alignment. So to make the most of this alignment and not feel the intensity of polarization, call on the Procyon light beings to guide you and inspire you. They may help you to be more focused on helping humanity and yourself, both to progress on a spiritual journey. They are quite fascinated with the elements in the natural world, care for environment, animals, forest bathing. You may be empathic, intuitive, meaningful, purposeful, light-filled for sure, and even solarized in your energetic nature. I have Procyon in my chart, and I think you might too, Adriana. I think anybody with Capricorn and Aquarius may have it show up. And it's this time of year, so our birthdays are close. And it's a great energy. It truly is. So another strong influence happening this month is due to the lunar nodes changing from Aries and Libra to Pisces and Virgo on January 11th. This goes from January 11th, 2025 until July 26th, 2026. So these nodes are going to be with us for a while. So what are the lunar nodes? I had found a good definition here. They are mathematical points where the moon's orbit crosses the sun's path, and this is where the eclipses occur. So that means that the eclipses that are coming up for 2025 will be with this combination of Pisces and Virgo, and I'm sure we will have some juicy videos about that down the road because we both love eclipse energies. So the North Node represents the dragon's head, pointing our collective to move forward and may further shine a light on what may be the highest potential path forward. But the South Node represents the dragon's tail of what is behind me in the past, teaching us to let go of what no longer serves us, and yet at the same time, utilizing the wisdom of what we have learned that may help us to stay more balanced in the nodal relationship itself. So the Pisces North Node leads us forward to investigate what is unknown, to surrender the neediness to control, and learn how to flow with divine guidance. More compassion, spiritual exploration, creative expression may manifest in our lives. And the opposite pole, Virgo is the South Node, which represents the dragon's tail of our need to release obsessive desire for perfection, being stuck in rigid routines, and addicted to over-analysis. This nodal relationship between Pisces and Virgo may teach us to balance practicality with spirituality. I love that. Balance practicality with spirituality. So being more grounded and more connected with highest self as we still reach for the stars to help us expand on our journey. Adriana, did you want to talk about these nodes and the fixed star that's coming up with this one? Hear
Yeah,
you,
let me
Adriana.
just share what that chart looks like. Here's the North Node entering Pisces, and it might be hard to see because it's yellow there, but it is making an alignment to the galactic fixed star called Scheat, or sometimes it's also referred to as Beta Pegasi. I've spoken about it in probably a few times actually by now in a couple past videos. But essentially, it's bringing in this very extra water energy because there's a lot of water when it comes to this fixed star Beta Pegasi. And not only that, but Neptune, the planet of dreams and illusions, is very much aligned there, right at home with Pisces. It's right next to the North Node, shifting this. So we have a lot of water energy happening. Pisces aligning to fixed star Scheat or Beta Pegasi, part of this Pegasus constellation, brings in very heavily the water elemental energy. And as Caitlin mentions, it is a balancing act between Pisces and Virgo, Virgo being in the South Node. I like how you put it, bringing practicality with spirituality. That is, I think, describes it to a T. That's perfect with that Virgo practicality, but also balancing this with making dreams a reality. So, dreams and what is dreams? What are illusions? What is reality? What is really happening? And finding that balance and being able to differentiate between the two. So, and again, especially with Neptune being right next to it and being the planet of dreams and illusions, this water energy of Beta Pegasi conjunct Pisces, I see this with the analogy of water itself. So water can be both a calm stream, right? But it can also be a spiraling hurricane. It shifts, it changes. Our collective emotions may feel like that this year, and especially at the time of this full moon, which is only a couple days after the shift of the North Node into Pisces. And it shifts into Cancer. So I kind of think of that as Pisces water sister, Cancer. So, and again, another water sign. So the moon is right at home in the beautiful, nurturing energy of Cancer, asking us to get in tune with our feelings and to take care of ourselves. That's very much the Cancer energy. This is a great time for introspection and spending more time at home. So, looking back at the North Node shift into Pisces, I feel we must do our best to navigate the flow of the waves that life itself brings us. We will be taught lessons this year of seeing below the surface, again, seeing through illusions and delusions. The Virgo energy conjunct supergalactic center helps ground us from falling victim to the illusions, like the curtain lifting in The Wizard of Oz, I think of. But this alignment also brings dreams into reality. So it's okay to be a little delulu and just be realistic and do the work too. That's Virgo talking. So making sure to keep you in check there, set goals, do the work. This has us getting in touch with our spiritual path and asking ourselves what our beliefs truly are, as they may shift as we gain new insights and wisdom flowing in through the collective energy. So, I do want to just briefly share a little bit more about Beta Pegasi. Here's a little graphic that I made here. So some of the traits, so if you have this in your chart, you likely have these traits of loving being near water, swimming, interest in sea creatures, um, this intelligence and love of learning too. Um, there's a balance too with the scientific mindedness and spirituality and a very creative spirit, very much like the Pisces energy as well, with that creativity. And I've seen this with my own clients that I've did charts for that have this beautiful Beta Pegasi alignment. What this means on a collective level is that this love of water, right? So when we think of that in a personal chart, what does that mean for the collective? So the ancient galactic astrologers actually saw the alignments to the star as an omen for flooding or other natural disasters. So it is possible to see more of that this year. I do feel this also entails the weather modification and cloud seeding that's been going on. I don't know, have you been seeing stuff about that too, Caitlin?
Oh yeah, yeah, we had some
Yeah,
flooding here, yes. Hmm.
yeah, the seeding that they're doing. So I'm biased. I don't want them to mess with Mother Nature. So I do think this is kind of bringing that to light here with this year with this alignment too. So we'll be opening our minds more this year for sure with these shifts going on.
And that was a beautiful graphic that you made yourself. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Put
Mermaid
my
in
graphic design degree to some use.
the mermaid made in you bringing that beautiful graphic forward. Well, we're going to step now into the 24 readings. Um, we're going to dive in to I'll start us off with my new deck, which came as a gift from
Beautiful.
soul named Sarah. And she had access, told me that she actually had found this before we even did the reading. And she received the reading as a gift. And to her, anyway, so this was really meant to be because I feel very aligned with these cards. And I just think I wrote way too much, but I'll try to edit a little because this deck is called the Star Temple Oracle Deck. It's by Susie Cherub. And this deck is all based through the Pleiades. So all seven sisters are highlighted here in this deck, and and more, and because there's Atlas, and I think Atlas is in there. I haven't had it turn up yet, but it's the entire Pleiadian constellation. So I know there's more than seven. But anyway, so it's just been a glorious addition to my small Oracle family. I don't have that many sets, so this was really sweet. So thank you,
Looks
Sarah.
beautiful.
It is, as you'll see. And the cards are gorgeous. We were trying to see if I can make sure to, as you see these cards, you can definitely see them, and especially when I talk about them. But what I find with this deck, the Pleiadian wisdom has been woven into modern day mysticism. So Susie Cherub has done a fabulous job. And then of course, since my guides are Pleiadian, I called on them to help out as well and felt a nice synergy happening with these cards. So anyway, I'm going to start us off with the first card. And this is for you, Aries, suns, moons, and risings. So you can let me know if I can get this in a good spot where people could see. Is that pretty clear?
Beautiful.
Okay. Um, so the full wolf moon energies, and where moon is in Cancer, may inspire you to funnel positive energies into your work passions and life goals. So Aries, your star temple card is number 15. And it's the fixed star Electra. The Awakener is the name of this card. And the energy that it brings forth is rise. Your message is out of the ashes, I rise like the golden sun. And if you really look at that picture, that's exactly what you see on this card. I'll bring it back up a little later as I look at the picture, but Electra is the third brightest star of the Pleiadian sisters and brings the gifts of releasing limiting beliefs, past hurts, and embedded grief. Your solar plexus chakra is the sacred doorway to rise like the golden sun, just like that picture, and shine forth through the golden healing lights of pure amber. So amber is just a beautiful stone, glorious golden tones, kind of orangey yellow golden. And it is a beautiful stone for Aries to utilize. Um, Aries, have you felt yourself on a slippery slope of self-sabotage lately? Don't allow regrets or ego wounds of pride to bring you down. Awaken to the truth that the past does not exist. There is only the present moment. So how you respond right now is all you ever have control over. Okay, so the present moment is it. Um, the special star words that have come through for you are spiral, awaken, soar. And I suggest as I read each of these, and I'll do it because I know we're going to have the timestamps, but I suggest to each of every sign to maybe verbal journal. A lot of people don't like to do the writing down anymore, but you could verbal journal, use your notepad and just journal significant things that come up for you. Or maybe if you're artistic, what about painting what these words inspire? Um, so let me bring this card back up and you can see the inspiration of this card and how she's standing on a spiral. So she's going above. She is rising above the spiraling going on in her life. And sometimes we can spiral downward. Sometimes we spiral upward. Well, this is a sign of you spiraling upward and soaring and awakening. So I think it's very powerful. And my guides gave me the message that Aries, it's time to shine your soul light and drop all hurtful pride. So I think that's an important one. And then Aries, with the help of the Procyon starseed energies coming in during the wolf full moon, you may have the ability to positively influence the energy of others, often boosting others' energy and filling a room with light by using your innate solar energy. And then also with the Scheat starseed energies, also called beta Pegasi, conjuncting the North Node in Pisces and opposing South Node in Virgo, may call upon these resilient energies of the Pegasus constellation to shine a light on relationships where you may want to bring in self-healing energies and avoid jumping ship too soon. Otherwise, this may become a self-sabotage trap of ego pride, which may hurt you more than the other person. So that's what I have for you, Aries.
Wow, that was totally in sync with my tarot card that I got. Of course, the Fool is here. So we have the sun in the corner here, just like again, you were talking about looking up, and yeah, you see
Wait,
you were on this journey. The Fool is about the journey that you have been on and reflecting about how far you have come. What were the lessons that you've learned? And also seeing the positive and looking up and finding a sense of strength here and all you have accomplished on your journey. So, yes, that was very much aligned to that beautiful oracle card that you shared. Um, you said something about, yeah, solar energy. So, and the solar plexus, yeah, totally there with the sun here. And it
yeah.
feels very warmth, definitely the solar plexus chakra being affected.
Is the
Um,
character on the card actually touching his solar plexus? I can't see that part. Is this him?
No, he's holding something. I don't know what that's called, but then he also has a flower in one hand. So it's the flower he's holding is kind of symbolizing, to me, I'm intuiting as how far you've grown, how far you've come, and all the lessons, and appreciate yourself for all of your soul growth and everything that you have accomplished here, especially if you have been maybe being too hard on yourself.
Mhm. Yeah, and
Yeah.
my eyes are being drawn to the solar plexus for some reason. So,
Yeah, well, it is like right in the middle
yeah,
of the
there's something,
card, so
yeah, I'm seeing both, but maybe also the solar plexus, heart chakras are kind of balance areas of, in the middle between so that I love that. That's
mm,
a part. Yes, and it fit
yeah,
perfect. Truly
very
did.
much in sync. Yeah. Cool.
Yes. Well, Taurus, sun, moons, and risings, your turn. And this full moon in Cancer is shining its bright light on any way you may be blocking love. And love is your superpower, Taurus. So are you feeling fear creeping in anywhere in areas of your life? if not for yourself, for others, or maybe something coming up. So Taurus, your star temple card is number 10. And can we see it? Is that good?
Beautiful.
And this is the fixed star Alcyone. The Athena sun goddess is the name on this card. And the energy it's representing is lift off. I open my sense to feel delicious pleasure and passion. Well, that's your normal way, Taurus. We know that. You very much about pleasure and passion.
That's very Taurus,
It's
yeah.
very Taurus. So Alcyone is the brightest fixed star in the Pleiades constellation and is often referred to as the great central sun. So Alcyone may ignite in you a return to embracing your original creative energies of, say, a project, relationship, or even divine purpose. So sometimes we get caught up in the details and forget to the big picture. Your sacral chakra, which is home to birthing your creative energies, may need a deep cleansing of all fear. Fear to me is false evidence appearing real. And then the moonstone may help you embrace change and joyfully embark on new beginnings, inviting a sense of harmony and inner growth, resurrecting your connection to love. And love to me is light on verifiable experience. Um, so Taurus, what are you having trouble digesting in your life? Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, maybe even financially? Are there areas of your life that feel toxic, stagnant? Are you in need of a healthy change? Well, the sun goddess, Aesthesia, may bring to you the gifts of beginner's mind, which is a fresh start, an ability to see things with a new loving perspective. Hey, I would like to talk about the star words for you, Taurus, which are start, change, play. And as I talked about with Aries, I suggest like verbal journaling or even painting, what these words may inspire in you. So I'm going to interpret the card a little bit here. If you see this beautiful feminine, divine feminine Pleiadian being that is just covered, and her hair is a deeper red, and then there's orange and yellow and red all around her. And I feel that really describes a lot of yang energy. So there may be more of a desire to be very busy and um, constantly moving, constantly doing. And you may see this as possibly an unwelcome disruption in your life. But if you could see this kind of change of maybe slowing down a little bit, getting more comfortable with it, you may see it as a source of freedom, freedom from that intense yang energy. So just keep that in mind. And then it thinks things will go smoother. And then Taurus, with the help from the Procyon starseed energies, you may have the ability to interact intuitively with animals and the environment around you. I think you do that all the time, but maybe it'll be even stronger. And then it's important to feel a renewal of unconditional love flowing into you. Um, and then the Scheat starseed energies, also called Beta Pegasi, conjuncting the North Node in Pisces and opposing South Node in Virgo. With this energetic connection, you may realize a strong energetic boundary, such as it's enveloping yourself in, oh, here's my idea, to envelop yourself in divine color rays of protection and nourishment. I think that's important. That may keep you feeling safer, keep you able to deal with some of the change that is going on. And then watching that you don't get over uh, involved with routine to the extent of losing your imagination. So that's it for Taurus.
Okay, yeah. So Taurus, what I also got for you is this blocked energy, as Caitlin also mentioned right at the beginning when you started talking about your beautiful oracle card for Taurus. There is this blocked energy. You're blocking perhaps letting love come in, as I believe you put it. So yeah, it actually too feels a bit more like you might be sabotaging yourself in some way. You have the blindfold on you, as you see here in the picture.
Mhm.
So some of you may feel at a crossroads with something. Perhaps you have to make some sort of important decision. And with the alignments happening, it's important for you to think about where is it that you're heading? What are your dreams and aspirations? But what are, the Virgo energy coming in? What are the practical means of getting there? And how can you unblock yourself from receiving the clarity in this situation? How do you take off the blindfold, so to speak? This is a transitional period, I feel, as there is the crescent moon shown here in the sky. So this is just a temporary transitional period right now. So we will set the intention 1, 2, 3 that this will get cleared for you and you will find clarity in the direction that you are going. So removing that blocked energy and take what Caitlin said to her advice of allowing that unconditional love to flow through you and allow these things to come to you. So maybe you have to learn to be comfortable with whatever is changing in your life, if this is something bringing you some discomfort. So, yes, definitely take some time to gain some clarity in the situation.
Mhm. Mhm.
Release yourself from that crossroads. Yeah.
I think with Taurus too, there's this constant need, and that's amazing because with the blindfold, I think Taurus loves to see beauty all around and constant engagement with everything, and
Mhm.
constant, you know, tuning into and very yan-like. The mind just goes here, goes there, goes all over the place. And
Mhm.
sometimes Taurus individuals have some difficulty in grounding and centering. So your card just was perfect complement. Very cool. I
Mhm.
love this.
Yes, it's
That's amazing.
complementing very well our
It
cards. I
is.
love it.
It is. It's awesome. Okay, Gemini, suns, moons, and risings, your turn. So the full moon in Cancer is going to shine its bright light on a feeling within you to seek a community of more fulfilling and meaningful relationships. So, Gemini, your card is number 13. See how close I could get there so people could see the beauty of these cards, um, which is representing the fixed star Electra. And it's the goddess of balance. Equality is the energy. And I create and foster reciprocal relationships. So Electra is the third brightest star of the Pleiadian sisters and brings the gifts of releasing limiting beliefs, past hurts, and embedded grief. But also, Electra teaches us about the integration of dark and light. So, your solar plexus chakra is the sacred doorway to finding meaning and purpose in life. And the golden healing lights of pure amber fosters confidence, vitality, and renewal of energy. And you're sharing the goddess of Electra with Aries. And I think it's kind of important. I thought it was very fascinating how there's some of these cards, and there's plenty of cards to choose from here, but how some of the signs are sharing these energies, which is interesting to me. So it might be beneficial for Gemini to also look back at Aries as well. There's something with the card connection there. Okay, so Electra, as the goddess of balance, is asking you to look at your life to see where there may be polarization happening. Are there areas where you are creating unrealistic expectations on yourself, others, or feel others projecting their expectations onto you? Okay, so let's get this card back. And this particular card, I love it. I hope I can. Is that pretty good, Adri? You can see it okay?
Yes,
Whoops.
looks beautiful. Oh, there
Oh,
it goes. Yeah, if you hold it in front of you,
yeah,
there we
I'll
go.
got to. The star words are limits, give, take. So take time again to verbal journal or paint these words that inspire you. Um, so we look at this picture, you're going to see very much like she's balancing these two spheres on either side. And then again with you, Gemini, it gives that energy of the twins. They're very twin-like. Um, and I just think that this card is the message here is to help release the polarity pattern that's keeping you from experiencing healthy relationships of equal give and take. So this card is inspiring you to step into that equality energy. Um, I feel that, sense that with this card, very much so. And Gemini, with the help from the Procyon starseed energies coming in during this wolf full moon, you may receive inspiring feelings of deeper meaning and purpose in your relationship. So focus more on introducing right brain activities and less on left brain drain. Some ideas would be artistic pursuits, drawing, painting, sculpting. If you're musically inclined, playing an instrument, singing, dancing. What about just imaginative play, visualization exercises, meditation, spending time in nature? These are all excellent activities for incorporating more of right brain energy. You could even use your less dominant hand to write or eat. So anything that's going to kind of encourage creativity, intuition, and holistic thinking. So I think that would be extremely helpful. So Scheat energies conjuncting the North Node in Pisces and opposing South Node in Virgo, you may receive guidance about how to shift your energy field to create more balance of giving and receiving in all aspects of your life. And again, the card was showing us that balance. So remember how the Pisces is pointing, North Node is pointing to the future of embracing your dreams and ideals. And then the South Node in Virgo reflects the past details and fears around imperfections. So that's what I have for you, Gemini.
That's great. Yeah. So for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings, once again, very aligned with what Caitlin shared. I have the Hanged Man here.
Hmm.
So it does feel like Gemini's, I have a lot of things going on, so let me try to one at a time. You're caught up in something here, and it is very mental. So you are enlightened here. It's around your head here. As Caitlin mentioned about being maybe too much in the left brain thinking, getting more into the right brain thinking. I feel that is what's kind of holding you back right now, Gemini. So perhaps, yes, getting in touch with your creativity. But I also feel with the full moon in Cancer, getting in tune with your emotions as well. So really tuning in. How do you truly feel, Geminis? Okay, put all the logic and all that aside. How do you truly feel right now, with whatever situation it is that you maybe are dealing with or whatever that you have going on that's kind of making you feel tied up, so to speak, or constrained right now. And it's something that I don't feel that was externally put on you. You've kind of put yourself into this position. So kind of similar with the last card that I had, I believe for Taurus. So, it's kind of like you're blocking yourself in a way here. So, how can you become, upright again? And how can you release yourself from this? And I do think part of that is getting more in touch with your emotional side. And oh, let me put my light on too. That might help a bit more, my other light. But yes, also too, I think of the North Node shifting to Pisces. So we have the South Node up here at your feet and going into Pisces North Node. So spirituality focused, getting in tune with yourself, moving away from what you're comfortable with, and the Virgo South Node, going away from the practicality of things and trying to shift your focus more towards where you are heading. Okay, so just something for you to reflect and think about at this time. So go easy on yourselves, Geminis.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Cancer, your turn. Cancer suns, moons, and risings. So the full wolf moon is shining its bright light on the inner inflammation of burying your true needs inside of you. So ask yourself this, Cancer, when will I realize I am worthy? And this full moon is in your sign. Um, so Cancer, let me get your card. I love this card. And of course, this is you and me, Adri. We got the Cancer rising.
Yep, the rising sign.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, and this beautiful card. I love this. Whoops. Okay, there we go. I love this card. Um, so this is number 39, and it's the fixed star of Merope, the medicine woman. And the energy is heal. I nurture and nourish my mind, body, and soul. And Merope is the least visible fixed star of the Pleiadian constellation, and there is much myth around her hiding her light in shame because she married a king who was a mortal man. Other myths revealed she and her husband shared a vision of a utopia society, yet her greatest gift is to teach us how to heal and integrate our dividedness. So, Merope, as the medicine woman and priestess archetype, is asking you to give yourself all that you give to others, to remember to inspire yourself first with powerful healing rituals and intuitive practices, which further open your crown chakra, connecting you to divine guidance, giving voice to your own needs with complete knowing you are 100% worthy. Um, so, your diamond is the stone. It's the crystal for Merope. And one of the ways diamonds are made is from carbon. So this is a refining and perfecting process. So Cancer, take care to not get caught up in the south node of Virgo's trap of neediness for perfection. There's no such thing as perfection.
Mm.
There's no diamond that is purely flawless. I looked that up to make sure. Um, the Scheat star seeds of Pegasus constellation may be helpful teachers right now of acceptance. So where are there areas of your life in which you are not accepting? The Procyon star seeds may teach you how to meditate on the violet purple of your activated crown chakra to help you receive the gift of divine acceptance. And when we are in that state of meditation, it is able to then flow into our entire bodies, bringing healing love to every cell and every part of us without judgment. So the star words are rest, retrieval, restored. So take time to, again, you can verbal journal or paint, um, and spend some time with this energy. This card is very powerful. What I noticed is the energies bring your attention to the center, the central channel, and hands are down to ground herself to be a little bit more present, and just to keep the energies more to me on healing oneself, and less attention to the outside. It feels like the outside is cloaked a little bit to keep her more focused on what's within. And there's emphasis, even it's hard to see. Wish I could get this card closer, but around the throat, there is energies there as well, which I think is kind of interesting, considering my situation, personal situation right now. So
Mm.
the
Yeah.
mess the message here, Cancer, is to be your own healer and stop dimming your light. Integration heals through loving acceptance. So there we are, Cancer.
Oh, that's such a beautiful card. I love that one. That's
Yes, me
perfect. Yeah, that really resonated with me
too.
too, being Cancer rising too, of course. It's funny too, you mentioned a king because I got the King of Swords. Um, but I feel it's more so kind of connecting it with what you were sharing is standing up for yourself. There's a need for you to stand up for yourself in some sort of situation. And as you put it, not dimming your light, cancers. So if there is a boundary that needs to be set, set that boundary that's being called for at this time for you to make healthy boundaries for yourself here. Cancer is the healer, and with Cancer being in the full moon right now, it's a lot of those emotions are coming up and surfacing, especially if you've been repressing anything, okay? So take care of yourselves and take care to notice how you are feeling. Um, so yes, Cancers, be loving to yourself. And yes, you are the healer, but you also need to take care of yourself too, and not always other people. So
Yep.
make sure you take the time for yourself and to stand up for yourself in a situation and set healthy boundaries where it's needed.
Absolutely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great correlations.
Yes, once again, yeah.
We're 100% so
Right in
far.
sync. Yes.
Leo, suns, moons, and risings. The full wolf moon is shining its bright light on feeling, possibly feeling as though you're in an in-between time. So focus on the space between what you are experiencing. Be the witness, especially to avoid aggravations in your relationships. Take time to pause and breathe deeply before you roar, Leo. So, Leo, your card, I love this card. It's so beautiful. Can you see
Ooh,
that? Isn't that gorgeous?
yeah.
Um, so your card is number 29, which is representing the fixed star Taygeta, and it's the aquamarine star. It's just beautiful. And expression is the energy. I express my intuition with self-confidence and love. So Taygeta is another very bright star in the Pleiades constellation and is often associated in Greek mythology with the goddess Artemis, like a twin sister. Taygeta, like Artemis, is a protector of animals, children, the environment, and a defender of the sacred sisterhood. Taygeta, as the aquamarine star and an archetype of the storyteller, is asking you to not get stuck in looking outside of yourself for some person, situation, medicine, or talisman to save you. You are your own hero, heroine in your own story, and you can rescript your story without old communication patterns of angry, roaring expressions which don't express your truth. Your throat chakra is the first true connection point with your highest self. It's for all of us, not just for you, Leo, for everybody. Our throat chakra is that first step to divine highest self. And the aquamarine stone may help you intuit other ways of expressing your true feelings with assertion, not aggression, with empathy, not force, and with empowerment through embracing your vulnerabilities, not presenting false courage. So the Scheat star seeds of the Pegasus constellation are great teachers of thinking before speaking, focusing more on the North Node in Pisces invitation to be more creative in how you are expressing, but you are choosing to express more compassionately. Well, when we express compassionately with others, we take care. I call it what's the yama called satya, which means compassionate truth. So we can speak to our truth, but not in an angry or aggressive way. Our Procyon brothers and sisters are masters of articulating their true feelings without poaching on the boundaries of others. So by setting healthy boundaries for yourself, you automatically invite the same for others as they observe your integrity. So let me bring the card back up. And the star words here are fluent, fluid, flowing. So take time again. You could verbal journal or paint. And what you're feeling when you hear those words, fluent, fluid, flowing. Um, with this card, what I noticed was just, I love the colors on here, obviously. I'm sure you do too,
Yeah,
Adri.
the
We love
jewels are really pretty.
colors. And
Aquamarine.
yes, it's just beautiful. But it's interesting because she's presenting her back of her and the back of her heart chakra. And so, there may be aggressive feelings from the past, okay, that are influencing the now. And where my eyes go though are up to her headdress and like all the twinkling forget-me-not like blue stars across her crown and the back of her head. And it just feels like well, the message that came through was to learn how to respond to others without losing your center through habitual reactive patterns of the past. So I just feel like when we raise that energy up into the fifth, sixth, and seventh chakras, you may be able to more confidently express a beautiful story for yourself without falling back into those old patterns. So that's you, Leo.
I like that you mentioned too the forget-me-not flowers on the back of her hair. It's almost like I was getting unforgettable. No matter what you do, you're unforgettable, Leos.
I love
So I
that.
like that.
Yes.
So yes, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Risings. My tarot card that I got for you is the King of Pentacles. So, Leos, you are being really guided to actually stay more grounded. So, actually, more so in the South Node, which is in Virgo, earthy Virgo energy. I feel like maybe the emotions going on with the full moon are a little um, too much for you at this time. So, it's important for you, Leos, particularly, to stay grounded and centered. Okay, kind of what Caitlin shared too. So, once again, our cards have been so in sync. I love it. But yes, I wrote down the word self-development. So
Mhm.
self-development, Leos, working on yourself, focusing on your goals that you have for yourself, whether it's your own studies, whether it's work or a career that you are building, getting really focused in with that and getting centered in the work that you are doing and to be in this sense of safety and security. Don't fall back into any sort of fears or bad emotions from the past, as Caitlin described as well. So you are being, yes, definitely guided to be more grounded at this time. So don't go too overboard with the emotions of all the water energy happening. So it might be too much for your fiery nature. So find some comfort in the stableness of the earthy Virgo energy. Again, that is in the South Node at this time. And then you can kind of shift more, I feel, maybe throughout the year, going towards dreamy Pisces. Because remember, this helps you get to your dreams. So you need that practicality to get to where you want to go, Leos. Okay, so that, yes, that is your message for you.
Yeah, don't jump into the hot water.
Yes, with water on fire, yeah.
Okay, Virgo, it's your turn. Suns, moons, and risings. The full moon in Cancer is shining its bright light on where you are experiencing resistance in your life. Also, are there areas of your life that may need patching up, or better yet, a new beginning to a story you have been feeling resistant in playing a role in? So maybe some editing or a rewrite is in order. Remember to include self-care and self-love in your story. So, Virgo, your star temple card is number 11, which honors the fixed star of Alcyone. Again, this is called the moon star. This is another, every card's beautiful, I guess.
It
But
is,
this,
yeah, that one's really beautiful too.
yes, yes. But it's interesting showing the back again, but and the person's even
Mhm.
looking backwards. So, um, but passion is the energy word here. So I'm entering a portal of euphoric love. So Alcyone, which is called the Great Central Sun in the Pleiades constellation, may bring a strong mother or mothering energy forward in your life. So ask yourself these questions. Am I comfortable in my role as a mother? Or maybe I'm too comfortable with the more mother archetype, that I'm forgetting the sensual and passionate sides of myself. So Alcyone, as the moon star, is encouraging you to move into the archetype of the Empress. The Empress embracing the truth that you are the queen of your world. Give yourself permission to receive from others. Release any resentment about feeling you are the only one who can be in charge. A wise Empress will teach others how love is the way to approach every situation. All resentment melts away when love is in action. Your sacral chakra holds the womb of receiving and magnetizing energies. So, are you open to receive help from others, especially without judging how they are helping you? Moonstones are known as the stone of new beginnings, and for a good reason. By awakening your feminine energy, they promote emotional balance and aid in the self discovery of what you really want and need. So call on the Procyon energies for assistance in dropping your overly analytical mind and to embrace some of the energies of the North Node in Pisces and asking the Scheat star seeds to help guide you to accepting the energies of dreaming what you desire into reality. Move out of the mundane of routine and jump into some spontaneous react activities. The star words are sensuality, expression, freedom. Take time to verbal journal or paint what these words inspire in you, dear Virgo. Um, so let me get the card back up. Hello. So again, I had mentioned earlier about kind of looking back, maybe old patterns of routines that we just constantly get stuck in, and then we don't give ourselves that opportunity to jump into, spontaneous activities. So, so what can help you? But I had shared this card, well, not this card, but the energies are similar with Taurus. So what will help you become more free, Virgo, is to choose more right brain expressive energies and centrally explore love in all its euphoric manifestations. Okay, that's you.
Yeah, it's beautiful. What would you say for a Virgo man when you were talking about the mother, the mother aspect of, is it more so them not feeling comfortable with maybe their own mother or a mother
Um,
like person?
they it or that they can't, yeah, they can't get in touch with their own inner nurturing mother energy to mother others, possibly,
Mm,
or
yeah.
yeah, okay.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, so I have two cards for you, Virgos. I have the Three of Wands that came out, as well as the beautiful Ten of Cups. I see the Ten of Cups as like the happily ever after card. It's like the a happy ending, like in a fairy tale with a rainbow. It's very beautiful. So similar to what Caitlin pulled, the back is turned here, as we see in this Three of Wands here. I'm getting the sense for some of you Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Risings that um, some of you are looking out. You're waiting for something to come in, but not seeing what's here already for you, what's already here for you. Um, Now, some of you may actually be looking at this. So it's kind of, it feels like a double meaning for some of you. Some of you aren't paying attention to this, of what's actually here for you. And some of you are, in fact, looking at this. But either way, you are being guided to see what it is that you have, see the fulfillment and see the blessings in your life. So if you are feeling in your head, because wands deal with thinking and communication, more of that left brain activity. So if you are being more in your head about things, it's time to, again, shift that, especially with this full moon energy in Cancer and the Pisces North Node, all that water energy and emotions. You're being shifted, yes, to go look at all the blessings around you and all the blessings too that are coming in and on your way. This is coming in too for you, but it's already here. And that's the first step, is seeing that it is here for you. The Ten of Cups is all about fulfillment here. Whether that is, there's some children here. So for some of you, might be family, your relationship, um, and friends, even. So family that are even non-blood related. So seeing the beautiful blessings that are currently in your life. So making sure you pay attention to that and don't fall back into bad patterns, maybe from the past, bad overthinking thought patterns, for example. So again, see the blessings that are here for you, and free yourself from any sort of mental prison or entrapment in your own mind.
So, Libra, suns, moons, and risings. The bright light of this full moon is shining on some inner child healing and mother-father issues you may have blocked out. So ask yourself, what do I believe about my mother or father and or father? Are there any layers of victim or poverty consciousness coming up out of the shadows and into the light of this full moon and in Cancer? Can I heal the past and truly be open to the abundance the universe is trying to give me? So Libra, Your card is Star Temple card is number 33, and your fixed star is Astro, the sacred orchard. And the energy is about co-create. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. So Asterope is one of the faintest stars in the Pleiades constellation, yet she brings forth great visioning, archetypal energies of foresight, creative visualization, and nurturing your dreams into full fruition. Your third eye chakra opens and expands into your inner vision. So take care to not focus on the outside influences of habitual ancestral patterns that do not serve the truth of who you are. Lapis lazuli is a beautiful blue gemstone which may open your third eye to receive more clarity, wisdom, intuition, and insight. So the Procyon star seeds and the Scheat star seeds are both galactic lineages of great manifestors. Call on them to teach you how to dissolve the belief systems around victim and poverty consciousness and open to planting new seeds of prosperity in your sacred orchard. Also, the North Node in Pisces with the South Node in Virgo energies will support your dreams coming true through anchoring them into reality. So the star words are positivity, attitude, prosperity. So again, I suggest journaling or painting these words and how they inspire you. And again, with this picture, it's hard for me to see the pictures. I have to look back at it because if I put it too close, it blurs. But what I thought was interesting is the lapis lazuli background of the card, and then the focus to me is on the third eye with her crown with that little jewel hanging there. I feel that it fits perfectly with bringing in creative visualization powers of thinking positively, the ability to move into prospering, and prospering is being a little bit better each moment. So so the message here, this was what my guides had told me. When you set out intentionally with a clear vision, you will magnetize what you desire with grace and ease into all aspects of your life. Um, so again, a continuous flow of prospering from moment to moment, completely free of the old paradigm of the limiting past. Okay.
Beautiful. Yes, so Libra, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Your card here is the Hierophant. This is the wise person here, the seeking counsel here. Um, I feel, yeah, when Caitlin, when you mentioned too mother-father issues, some of you Libras might be having some things because there's two people here that could relate to mother-father, perhaps seeking some sort of therapy or counseling with that, seeking that out through this counselor here. Or it could have to do with, I also thought of the Libra scales, balancing the two here, balancing as we are in this time, astrologically speaking, balancing the earthy, grounded Virgo energy and then the more free-flowing Pisces energy. So finding that balance of getting grounded, but also seeking out your dreams here and also getting in touch with your creativity because Libras can be very creative too. So I think that can definitely be part of it, but there is this need to seek out, yes, some sort of counsel or even seeking out spirituality and different beliefs at this time.
Okay, Scorpio, suns, moons, and risings. The full wolf moon is shining its bright light on how you may be keeping yourself like a soldier on your guard 24/7. Are you always waiting for the other shoe to drop? Do you not give yourself full permission to be happy? So, witnessing your thoughts without judgment may bring light just how challenging it is for you to truly relax. So, Scorpio, your star temple card. Oops, let's see. I got to go right to that center place. There we go. Can you see it okay? All right.
Yeah,
It
beautiful.
is
Great.
number 4, and it is the fixed star Maya, the universal midwife. And birth is the energy it brings. I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. So Maya is the fourth brightest fixed star of the Pleiades constellation, and her name means midwife. And she is the eldest of the seven sisters. Maya is the mother of Hermes, the messenger god. She plays the role of midwife to help you birth new creations, ideas, purposeful meaning, and ways of being into your world. Maya is also known as the crone grandmother archetype, which personifies ancient earth wisdom as well as cosmic heritage passed down through lineages of anchors for divine feminine wisdom. She is calling on you, Scorpio, to birth higher pathways from your root chakra, which anchors you to the iron core crystal of Gaia's loving heart. Ruby is the gemstone which may help you maintain the benefits of being grounded at the same time as you step into a new quote unquote assignment, a new path which may amplify energy while promoting and stimulating mental concentration so that one may focus mass amounts of energy towards any goal. With your eye on the goal, you may finally relax into the manifestation process and trust a blessed new beginning instead of holding on to the need to control an illusory outcome. So North Node in Pisces encourages you to drop your guard and open up to the new and different experience which is coming your way. Procyon and Scheat star seeds both have gone through stories of war and being on guard. They may teach you how to focus on the inner peace, which will help you transform your life. So the star words are for you, Scorpio, fertility, begin, open. I suggest again to journal or paint these words and how they inspire you. Um, so the message here is nothing outside of you will make you feel safe. It is always an inside job of being your own inner parent. Oops, my card is, there we go. And it's a balance of the divine feminine and masculine, which may help you birth a whole new you from the inside out. So in this card, I don't know if you can see it, but she's holding a baby. The baby is right here. And I feel this just really is powerful card, a vision of that. And just allowing yourself to be rebirthed or to birth something completely new,
Very
starting over.
divine feminine. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Very, very. Okay.
Hey, yes, so I got two cards came out for you Scorpios. So the first one, the not so nice one, let's start with that. The Ten of Swords. If I remember correctly, Scorpios, you might have had this card in our last video in December, or it was a similar energy, feeling defeated from something. And it's about outside external things. Again, as Caitlin mentioned, making you not feel so safe. And it is an inside job, as she describes, finding your own sense of safety and security and not allowing these outside things to keep you down in the dumps there, basically. So you
Mm-hmm.
want to rise up to the occasion and see that there is actually a blessing behind you. So the next card is the Five of Cups. And it shows this person here, they have their back turned on the Two of Cups, which are upright. This is the blessing that's behind you. There is a new opportunity here as that fertility message was coming through in Caitlin's oracle card. It does show something new can come in, and it actually is already here for you. But you may be focusing too much on the negative or what didn't work out. So don't get too caught up on the disappointments of maybe a situation or even perhaps a relationship that didn't quite work out. I think you guys are really going to be feeling the full moon because you are a water sign and there is a lot of water energy happening, of course. So you are feeling it intensely. Um, which is very much in your nature, Scorpios, to feel things intensely. But shift that feeling to see the other side of it. There is actually a beautiful blessing here waiting for you. Perhaps for some of you, that could actually mean a new relationship or a new start to something, a new project, or new goals and aspirations that you are wanting to bring in and you can bring in. The energy is very much there with that Pisces North Node this year. And the Beta Pegasi energy aligned to that helps you bring in those dreams and blessings so that you feel more emotionally safe and secure.
Mhm. Beautiful. Sagittarius, sun, moons, and risings. So the full wolf moon is shining its bright light on anything you need to surrender to be free. If it's not love, if it is no longer serving you and it's weighing you down, just release it and create much needed space to grow, expand, and explore. Hey, you know you love to do that. Sagittarius love that. So Sagittarius, your star temple card, okay, this is one of my favorites, is number 23, Seleno, the Jade Star. And the energy they suggest is surrender. I am ready to let go with self-compassion. Seleno is the smallest fixed star in the Pleiades constellation and the youngest of the sisters, bearing many of Poseidon's children. She is considered a daughter archetype and also an oracle, a true quote unquote heart whisperer, bridging heaven and earth. Susie Cherub, who has designed these cards, calls you a spiritual correspondent. I love that. What a great interpretation for Sag. Can you see the card? Am I holding it okay? This is such a beauty.
Yeah, I love the dragon too on her
Oh,
back,
yes.
like the
Yeah.
South and North Node we're talking
Yes,
about
exactly.
corresponds to.
Exactly. Your heart chakra is your gift. Don't let your head or gut steer you away from your heart, which is coherent truth. Get to the bridge where you can see, feel, know all the directions that are available, and let your coherent true heart lead you to the most balanced path of them all. And jade is the stone of self-compassion, harmonious balance, and can help you ground yourself in your heart chakra. My guides say that our sternum is our new earth first chakra. So right here, the sternum, and they call it the heart root. And our new earth chakras are spherical, which means they move logorhythmically, all directions at once. So the first chakra would be closest to us. The second chakra would be the next layer as we move outward, not vertical. We have come into a different experience in this new earth. So it's here already if you can tune into it, and it's very life-changing. The Procyon star brothers and sisters are quite independent in nature and may encourage you to free yourself from your tendency to deny your true heart and succumb to the demands of others, fearing abandonment on any level. Don't forget your heart coherence is a sacred portal to divine union. You can never be abandoned. How could the universe fall outside of itself? It's an impossibility. The North Node in Pisces, in alignment with the Scheat star sisters and brothers, will inspire the feeling of community and a sense of belonging, being accepted and loved. Take care to succumb, um, excuse me, to not succumb to the South Node in Virgo, keeping you in a state of judgment of yourself or feeling judged by others. Okay, so your star words are, whoop, there we go. I love this. No. So your ability to say no. I like that. Relinquish and closure. So as I've been doing all along, I'm encouraging everybody to verbal journal or write journal or paint the inspiration that you're getting from this. Um, and again, just to look at this card right in the middle of the back. So here's the past and that sphere in the center. And it's also reminds me of the yin and yang of the two snakes as well. And with this one snake up on top and then the other one on the bottom, but the snake head's coming up. And I actually have a ring that symbolizes this. And this is by focusing on really healing the past. This is where the focus needs to happen. And if you're still so stuck there, it is way past time to heal it, truly to let go and receive the closure. Move past the stubbornness of not healing it. Let go and receive the closure, which will help you move forward on the true path of your coherent heart energies, like an internal compass navigating you into the best you possible. I just feel this was a really powerful card for Sagittarius this time. Yes.
Yeah, big message for Sagittarius. I also got two cards for you, Sagittarius. Um, so let's look at this first one here. The Fool came out for you. The other sign that had this was Aries, also had the Fool. So your fire counterpart, Aries, also had this. And as Caitlin mentioned too, in the beginning, I think you were saying of exploring and setting yourself free. And that is very much totally aligning with your energy, Sagittarius. You are adventurous, seeking out new places, and you are being guided to see the journey that you've been on. That's what the Fool is about. You've been
Mhm.
on this journey here, and it's time for you to have some confidence and kind of give yourself a pat on the back of all the hard work that you have done and accomplished, as we have also the Seven of Pentacles here. Hard work is coming in, or hard work paying off is coming in here. So you see this farmer tending to their garden. So you've already planted the seeds, and now you will start to see those things grow around this time of the full moon. And you are being encouraged to appreciate yourself for all the hard work that you've done in this journey that you have been on with whatever this might be, whether it's a project you've been working on, something maybe in work, whatever the case may be. And it does, I do feel some of you too might be looking to travel, of course. That is very Sagittarius of you with the Fool card here as well. So some of you may be planning perhaps a trip to somewhere, whether it's near or far. But yes, appreciate yourself, Sagittarius. Appreciate the journey.
Beautiful. Capricorn suns, moons, and risings. The full moon is in Cancer is shining its bright light on your vulnerabilities, one of which is lying to yourself, denying your own needs, and especially denying your need to be loved. People won't love you more for your success. They will love you because you are lovable just the way you are. So, Capricorn, your star temple card is number 40, which is the fixed star Merope. And the energy of the card is the mirror, and the energy word is reflect. So I hold the mirror up to see, accept, and love all of me. So Merope came up for Cancer as well, by the way, and that's not surprising, and it's interesting because we have the polar going on with that Cazimi with the sun and the moon, and even the ascendant going on right now, and in Cleveland area. So, but Merope is the priestess archetype, and she's asking you to love yourself, warts and all, and to remember to inspire yourself first with powerful healing rituals and spiritual practices, which further open your crown chakra, which will connect you to divine guidance. And again, giving voice to your own needs with complete knowing you are 100% worthy. So, Capricorn and Cancer, you have similar lessons here. Diamond is the crystal Merope of Merope. As I had said earlier, one of the ways diamonds are made is from carbon, which is refining and perfecting, and a perfecting process. So, Capricorn, take care to not get caught up in the south node of Virgo's trap of neediness for details and micromanaging. Be the eagle, see the big picture. So, Capricorn, where are these areas of your life in which you're not accepting? As I had said earlier to Cancers, the Scheat starseeds of Pegasus constellation may be helpful teachers of acceptance right now. The Procyon star family may teach you how to meditate on that violet purple of your activated crown chakra. And you'll receive the gift of clear knowing, which is called claircognizance, the ability to know something without knowing how or why you know it. So the star words are ego, which to me, in this case, could be edging God out, which beautiful Dr. Wayne Dyer used as an acronym, edging God out, shadow, and authenticity. So take time to, again, journal about this if it moves you, or paint. And the message here is to remember your authentic self, which is a beautiful integration of light and dark, self-assurance and self-compassion, an integration of both. And also the realization that Source is the ultimate CEO, and your ability to embrace your humanness will illuminate this truth. And I just love this card, and just she's surrendered. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
That's how I
I
see that.
like that it's a reflection too. So it's like she's surrendering to herself,
Yes,
to her
exactly.
authentic self. Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Yes.
Yeah, I love how you put that for Capricorns. Yeah.
Mm.
By the way, happy birthday, Capricorns. We're included in that too. And Aquarius coming up too. So yes, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Risings. The tarot card I got for you is the Magician. The Magician is all about manifestation. Things are manifesting for you right now, Capricorns. Congratulations. Perfect timing, too, for the new year. This is beautiful to see for you. So, your message is you see how you have all these tools here on the table here. You're ready to, this person here is practicing alchemy. So, they have all the tools and ingredients that they need to make their dreams essentially a reality and what they want here and what is meant to come in. So you have all the tools that you need, Capricorn, to manifest what it is that you truly desire here, especially with the Pisces energy, bringing in those dreams into reality as it's in the North Node, pulling us into that direction and getting in touch too, getting in tune with the moon of our emotions here. So it is about manifesting what's best for you. Sometimes that might not be what you want. So that might be a little harsh lesson for some people, but sometimes it'll come in the form of something else that's meant for you. So whatever is best for you, though, essentially is coming in for you, Capricorns, and it's manifesting. So I do feel all your hard work is paying off here, and you are going to see some beautiful, magical results soon.
Awesome. Awesome. Aquarius suns, moons, and risings. The full wolf moon in Cancer is shining its bright light on your health, especially how you are digesting experiences in your life right now. Remember this, we are living in an illusion, and the biggest illusion is that we are all separate. Unity is what is truth. So this is, I think, my all-time favorite card so far. Isn't she adorable?
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, I know.
What a
So
cute card. Little
I
star.
get this in the right position so you can see her. So Aquarius, your star temple card is number 24, which is the fixed star Seleno. And she is the little star. And the energy word is divine. My inner child is whole and complete. So Seleno, as I had said to Sagittarius earlier, is the littlest star of the Pleiades constellation. She carries powerful devotional and dedication energies to the universal collective through her sacred service and her gift of clairsentience, clear feeling, which is the ability to perceive information through feelings or to sense what is not normally perceptible. Your heart chakra is a place of unity and connectedness to the entire body. The body meaning the embodiment of every experience. And remember, I had just said that we are living in an illusion. So the emphasis here is on the unity and connectedness, which is of a holistic nature. It is the heart of it all. Don't get caught up in the illusion of separate pieces and parts. Your inner child is a part of the wholeness of what you experience. And so is our inner parent, So is our inner lover. So is our inner healer. So is our inner warrior, etc. We have many pieces and parts. They are all holistically together. So the gemstone of jade is linked to the healing of your heart chakra, and its spiritual properties also include confidence, acceptance, health, and the ability to resolve emotional or spiritual issues. It may be the perfect stone for you right now to wear or keep near you. Um, so both Procyon and Scheat star families have the abilities to not let their emotions and feelings overtake them. Staying balanced and centered may bring you the gift of being at peace with the present moment. When you can balance the North Node in Pisces with the South Node in Virgo, you will experience a true spiritual practice or practical spirituality. But put better yet, you will be coming from the heart of the dragon and able to embrace the unknown, trust in the divine, and release feelings of separation from the whole. So the star words are, and here we got the card back up, this cute little cutie. Let me get this in the right position. There we go. Are embrace, merge, revive. So again, I suggest journaling or painting, but these words may inspire. And the message here from Susie Cherub is embrace your inner child with loving compassion, and your precious soul will feel unified and integrated once more. And I just look at her hands and namaste. That's a pose of total integration. Yes.
Very cute. It's Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Also, happy birthday, Aquarius. So your tarot card is the Five of Wands here. So what I get a lot from this card is drama. And you're being guided to not take part in the drama, Aquarius. As Caitlin mentioned too in her beautiful oracle message, disconnectedness. You see all these different people, they all have something to say, right? They all got their own beliefs, their own ideas that they're saying. So maybe this is literally some sort of argument amongst people that you've gotten involved in somehow or thrown into the mix. But there is essentially a disconnectedness from this. And it's time for you to connect with yourself here, Aquarius. So I suggest and guide you to separate yourself from this disconnection here, because it just feels like you're hitting a wall, and maybe it's with other people that you aren't seeing eye to eye with. So the best thing to do, I'm feeling, is to just take yourself out of the situation. Some things you just have to let it be, right? So yeah, get this message, whatever kind of dramas or miscommunications you might be experiencing at this time, Aquarius, to separate yourself from it and do some more introspection. So emotions can be very much heightened at this time since it is the full moon and in Cancer, so extra emotional levels. So that might lead people to miscommunicating or saying things they don't mean, or just, not agreeing. And you can agree to disagree. So my advice to you is to separate yourself from this so that you can feel more at whole and one with yourself and, of course, with the divine.
Awesome. Pisces, sun, moons, and risings. The full moon is shining its bright light on where you source your power of integrity from. And is it from others' opinions of you or how you feel you are making others happy? Other people's happiness is not your responsibility. Focus more on cultivating your inner happiness and watch how your external experience reflects this truth. So Pisces, your star temple card is number 2, which is the fixed star Maya. It's called Beloved Zeus. Lovers is the energy quality, and the statement is this cosmic union is destined for greatness. So Maya is the eldest of the Pleiadian sisters, and she bears the grandmother archetype, personifying ancient intuitive wisdom of the crone, who is married to herself. We need to fall in love with ourselves, and that's with a capital S, not narcissistic love of the little self, but rather spiritual love of our soul self, before we can ever know how to truly love another. And the name of this card, Beloved Zeus, to me, translates as beloved source. So your root chakra is home to your divine inner parents. And this has nothing to do with your earth parents. On your left side is Divine Mother, and and it's the Divine Feminine, and on your right side is Divine Father, the Divine Masculine. So the integration of these two creates the essence of your inner parent as a cosmic union of source living within you. And here's the union on this card. It's really displayed quite intensely. I love it. And ruby is the gemstone of prospering, again, doing a little bit better each moment. And it may invoke images of kings and queens' ruby red robes of deep inner passion, strength, vitality, and love. Wrap your root chakra in those ruby red robes to feel into source united within you. The Procyon and Scheat star families have evolved into sacred stargates of love without condition. In this world, we call it bhakti. They are here to help you your inner transformation, which may then move from inner perception into your outer world around you. Okay, let's dive into this card here. The star words are synergy, divine partnership, co-create. So take time to, again, verbal journal or paint what's inspiring you here. And the message here is to open yourself to power and passion of multidimensional love and multidimensional love integrating within you. So the Hermetic principles teach as above, so below, and as inside, so outside. Remember this sacred truth. Source is everyone's true partner, and we are full-fledged co-creators with Source. So this is what this card represents to me. This is all taking place within us. And when this happens and we become whole and complete, we become that kind of whole energy of whole and complete, then when we meet another who is also whole and complete, we can become those infinity symbols and entwine in the center, just like this picture. But it really, until we find that within ourselves, we are always going to be kind of in a state of not feeling whole and complete. Okay, Pisces.
Very nice message. Yeah, great illustration too on that card. I feel Pisces are definitely feeling things very intensely because, of course, the North Node is shifting into Pisces. So it's in your sign, Pisces. So things may feel, yes, more intense this year, but also in a good way for you, especially for your own growth here. So your tarot card that I got for you is Temperance. Temperance is all about healing as well as having patience. Patience with yourself, Pisces. Perhaps being patient and kind to yourself on your healing journey. So I also want to call back to Caitlin's Oracle message. You had mentioned the Hermetic principle as above, so below. And in the card here, we have the triangle. I don't know if you can see on the angel's clothing there. I'm not sure if it's picking it up, but there is the triangle there, but kind of calling to that as above, so below principle.
Yeah.
So definitely integrating that within you. So whatever happens outside is also inside and inside outside. So yes, you are definitely being guided to take care of yourself and to heal yourself at this time. Uh, Moving away from any sort of codependencies too. So pouring into your own cup here, Pisces. You see, the angel is pouring into their own cup here. And that also brings to mind the masculine and feminine energies. Once again, in sync with what you were saying too, Caitlin, with your oracle message. Perhaps you need to balance the masculine and feminine within you. So it may not be with another person, but within yourself. If another person is involved, again, just be mindful of not having any sort of codependency habits and falling into that. So this is a time for you around this full moon, really getting in touch with that Cancer, water, and the Beta Pegasi energies. They're all the water elementals to heal yourself. Take the time, make the time to take care of yourself. There is the beautiful mountain in the horizon there with the sun. So you will reach your destination in due time. But now is time for pause and nurturing. Well, that was all the signs. We made it through. And if anyone stuck around this long, thank you for being here and joining us. We so look forward to hearing from you and seeing any comments you leave us. We love to hear from you.
Like and subscribe and comment. We really appreciate that. Thank you all.
Thank
Namaste.
you.